Hey guys! Hi, the Black Crows here. Okay, so tonight we saw Aquaman, and let me tell you, it was so funny, amazing, action-packed, and oh my goodness, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, he was so brilliant. He was really funny, and there was a lot of important messages in the film as well, and I'll talk about a few of them because I don't want to spoil this for anyone. But the message of family, and no matter where you come from, you all have the right to live in peace, love and safety, which I think is a really good message at the minute because essentially the Queen character played by Nicole Kidman, she is amazing. Queen Alana, she comes into the film sort of like injured, that's all I'll say, and that's a really nice message because I'll talk about this because it was explained in the trailer, but Arthur's dad finds her and heals her back to full health, and they have a kid, and there was another message in this film which I was quite shocked about. I was really shocked because it was so unexpected, because okay, I'll give you a wee spoiler, so if you don't want to watch a few spoilers in this video, click off when it's uploaded. But there's a lot of there was an arranged marriage, and she had to give the king an heir. So she fell in love with a, spoiler alert, human, and Arthur is the force that brings both the world of Atlantis to the world of the humans together, and the action takes off from there. Now, I did not expect anything like that to be in Aquaman. I expected it to be like an underwater type of event all the way through, but there was a lot of stuff on land. But the arranged marriage storyline, I didn't catch on to it till the film ended, but I was thinking in my head, wow, this is deep. This is really deep stuff for DC. Normally Marvel would do that sort of storyline, but excuse me. But no, I was quite surprised and amazed that they did tackle the storyline from both the mum's point of view and the child's point of view with the bullying storyline, and the idea that there are some civilizations, if you can call them that don't want people from different races or different countries to be together. That's also comes across in the film at some point, but I don't want to say too much on that because it's really heavy and I kind of need to get to sleep at some point, and I don't sleep after watching anything too heavy very easily. But yeah, my overall view of Aquaman as a superhero, he brings the whole diversity, and I was like really happy to see the first brown superhero in DC film. I think that's right. I heard that on an interview, and I was like, come on guys, it's 2018, and I can honestly say that Jason Momoa was brilliant as Aquaman. He was funny, he was serious, and also a little bit scary. I am not going to lie to you on that. What I found him scary as, well, not so scary, but kind of intimidating, was in the fight scenes. And I know they're supposed to be intimidating, but yikes. He would so tower over me, because if I was fighting him, yeah, I really need to work on my strength, because quite honestly, I probably would be killed so quickly. But he respects women. There was a little bit of a time when I thought, Khal Drogo is starting to surface a tiny wee bit. But that only happened when he was fighting the villains or anti-heroes. Black Manta, I would say, was the genuine villain. King Orm was more like the petulant, egotistical, maniacal, conniving, psychopathic, power-hungry King Git. And that's how I would describe him. But towards the end of the film, and a little bit in the middle, we do see elements of the jealousy, but also respect. So King Orm kind of plays both sides, good and bad, which makes him really interesting. And oh my goodness, there's a few other actors in this that you might just catch. William Dafoe, he was brilliant. I thought when I heard his voice in the trailer, I thought, wow! To go from Harry Osborn's dad in the original Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire and James Franco to Aquaman's teacher, I thought, wow. And I thought, did they shave off half his hair? But they made his hair look like fins, which I thought that was really amazing. Cause they kind of had King Orm's. This is kind of rough, but it looked like it was a little bit of a fish tail, but it was so slicked back. It just looked like he had fins, or a fin at the back of his head. So no, I need to do that. See, could only see about that much from the side, but if you saw from behind, you could see a lot of the detail he had. I mean, that hairstyle looked amazing. So that's hair and, hair, makeup, and, I don't know if there was a lot of people wearing makeup, to be honest, but the costumes, oh my goodness, they were amazing. My favorite costume, I really like Mira's and Queen Alana's costume, because I thought, okay, that is both playing homage to the mermaid myths and legends and sirens with the fish scales, but it's also warrior-esque. So it's beautiful, it's brave, it's strong, everything women's armor should be, and practical, and a bit scary, because there's for Nicole Kidman's character, she changes armor styles a little bit, but I'm not talking about that too much. Spoiler, you'll have to watch the film. But Mira, she looks so beautiful, and I thought, she is so close to Ariel, the Little Mermaid, which is one of my favorite Disney films and Disney princesses, with the ultra red hair and the scales. But it was really brilliant how they made her costume practical but also quite strong. And Aquaman, I did not expect him to have so many tattoos, because I didn't know what the original was like in full. I had seen versions of him in SpongeBob SquarePants, and I got that idea from watching a couple of clips of the Batman Justice League cartoons. But I thought, blonde, come on, we get so many characters like that. And I was just like, okay, He was Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones. Got the shock of my life when I saw Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and then in Justice League, and I thought, wow, that's gonna be really different to see if they do more, which they have. So I really liked Aquaman's arm tattoos, which I think are really cool, and yeah, his costume was definitely normal everyday clothes, but what my favourite costume was his armour, because there's a scene where he fights as well, so we see him in armour and you could kind of see a little bit of his character's tattoos, and I really do prefer him. I don't know who I prefer Jason Momoa playing, actually. The intimidating standalone type of character, or the intimidating but also kind and heroic character. I really don't know. But what I do know is I think Jason Momoa is brilliant as Aquaman, and it's made me start to research the Polynesian / Hawaiian culture. And online I was watching the Haka, and I was like thinking, okay, the Polynesian tribe / Hawaiian, I am really sorry guys if I offend you, but because I've heard people say Hawaiian and Polynesian, I really don't know how to describe your culture, so if I offend you, I am really sorry, but that's just how I've heard the terms being used. So I am Scottish, so I really don't know what your preference is, but I've done research on New Zealand, and I just wondered if there's anyone in New Zealand that knows this. What is the difference between the New Zealand haka? Sorry, made a slight pronunciation mistake there a little bit. And the Polynesian haka. So if you guys know that, please let me know in the comment section below. But I'll give you one more hint about Aquaman, and when I have the DVD, I'll do hopefully a full review of that, and then I can go into detail. But there's a shape-shifting god called Maui, and it just made me wonder how many different legends are there about shape-shifting gods. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section below. And I heard about that from Moana. So I've grown up with Lilo and Stitch, so that was my only way of learning about the Hawaii or Polynesian culture. I know the capital city of Hawaii is, and if I get this wrong, I'm really sorry, but it takes me a while to pronounce new words. Honolulu, and I heard that was the capital of Hawaii, or one of the big islands. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch in ages, so I'm gonna have to research that. But from what I've heard, the way you spell words is, I find it really, really confusing. But I suppose if you guys looked up our culture, the British culture, for like, or even anything to do with us, you'd probably find some of our words quite tricky. Definitely from the culture in Scotland, and if you look up England, Ireland, Wales, and Scotland, we have quite similar legends regarding sea monsters, spirits, deities, gods, everything. So I think what this film has shown is that no matter what religion comes up, people are always still gonna go back to the ancient and ancestral roots with talking about deities and spirits and everything like that. The cultures, I think, that are similar to New Zealand and Polynesian culture / Hawaii is actually Welsh, Irish, and Scottish. The British culture maybe, but I genuinely do think sorry, I had something on my jeans. But yeah, they actually have quite similar themes to the stories. They have like sea monsters. So if you want to find out more about our culture and see what I'm referring to, then you can. But what I like about the Hawaiian myths and legends is that there are a lot of similarities. I'll talk about one of them. There's a legend called the Loch Ness Monster, and if I got the chance to write in something for anything to do with myths and legends, that'd be the first one I would write about, because I honestly don't think Nessie would be the type of monster that would destroy things. I think if she was threatened, then she maybe would attack, but you'd have to be Aquaman to find her, because she'd be at the bottom of the loch in Venice. So what I'm trying to say is that the New Zealand and Hawaii culture are more similar to ours. for the reason of we have tons of myths and folklore in Scotland, Ireland and Wales, and the reason I keep saying these is because centuries ago we had the exact same beliefs, but we did it differently. We talked about them in a different way, but that's why I love watching these type of films, because you can get more information and cultural backgrounds. But that aside, I really loved Aquaman, and the actors are amazing, and for once I could watch a DC film with special effects that I wasn't panicking every 5-10 minutes, because for those of you who do not know, my mum has photosensitive epilepsy, and genuinely the DC films or anything with Batman, and she can't really watch a lot of the time because of the special effects. But this, because half of it takes place underwater, it looks like it was still bright, but it was kind of like glowing, so it wasn't really flashing as such. But yeah, for me personally, when I go and see a film, that's something I'm always worried about, especially superhero films. But this was brilliant, and my mum really enjoyed it. I don't know if she'd go and see another one with me. But she does like Jason Momoa. She's kind of seen him a little bit in Game of Thrones, but the language in that show puts her off Game of Thrones. But she enjoyed it. She enjoyed seeing Aquaman, and I thought my review for this is gonna be quite long, so I'll go 10 out of 10 for everything. All the reviews are right, and I don't think DC films need to be totally saved. I just think they need to go about them in different ways. Like, definitely start thinking about people with photosensitive epilepsy, and I'll go into this topic on another video, or I'll try to do that tomorrow. So I'm planning out tomorrow's video, so go and see Aquaman, you guys. It's worth the money. Sold out in our local cinema. So bye guys. Thank you for watching. To ride or not to ride, but for now I must bid you good night. Bye and Merry Christmas.